Welcome CM2. Today we are on lesson 14 with our theme, what can you do there? Can you repeat? Yes, what can you do there? Good job. Okay, I hope that everyone is doing fine and that you are ready for some English. Yay! Okay, let us go to page 59 and continue with our work. Okay, let's go to page 59. Page 59 in our student book. And last class we stopped at number 3. Number 2, today we're going to do number 3 and number 4. It is listening, so you have to go to the online book and you have to listen, okay? And then you have to choose whether it's true or false. Number 1, the music and the food are both good in New Orleans. Is it true? Is it false? 2, you can take a riverboat cruise to other cities. True or false? 3, the national park is far away from Nairobi. True or false? 4, every day you can see elephants taking a bath. True or false? 5, you can ride horses near the river in Quebec City. True or false? 6, you can't ride horses in winter there. True or false? Okay, once you have finished 3, you go to number 4, which is listening plus. Listen to the people talk about places in their country. Please check it if you can see, hear, or do in these 3 places. Okay, so if you can see the things, then you check it, or if you can hear the things, then you check it. In Memphis, Mombasa, and Montreal. So if you hear the things on the list, please check it, okay? And on the list for Memphis, you have Japan Week, barbecue cooking, Africa in April, Italian festival. It's not all of them, only choose the ones that you hear in the reading. And for Mombasa, you have scuba diving, mountain climbing, traditional music, run a marathon. Choose only the ones that you can hear. And 3, Montreal, comedy festival, jazz, theater, swimming. So choose the ones that you can hear. Okay, good job. And now we're going to go to our reading on page 60. Page 60, we have a reading. And our reading is on Istanbul. Istanbul. Okay, our reading is on Istanbul. Okay, so before you even read, if you can just look at these pictures, what can you see? We can see a place here and it says the Grand Bazaar. And the second one, we can see a structure like a mosque. They say the Blue Mosque. And then here we can see another structure that looks like a palace or a castle. They say it's the Topkapi Palace Museum. So you can see a lot of architecture, right? Before you even start the reading. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first time I'm going to read and you're going to listen, right? And second time I'm going to read and you're going to repeat. All right, let's get started. Unique Istanbul. Istanbul is unique. If you go to Europe, you must visit Istanbul. It is the only city in both Europe and Asia. It has a population of more than 14 million people. Istanbul is the biggest city in Europe and also the biggest in the Middle East. You can visit the main attraction in the European side of the city. So this city, it falls between 2 places, Europe, 2 regions, and Middle East, okay? The Grand Bazaar was built in 1461 and is one of the world's oldest and largest markets. You can buy traditional Turkish carpets, gold jewelry, and leather goods there. The Blue Mosque was built in 1610. The interior is beautiful. You can see blue tiles on the walls and 250 stained glass windows. You can visit the Topkapi Palace Museum near the Blue Mosque. It was built in 1417. Before it was a museum, it was a sultan's palace, and it is the oldest and largest palace in the world. It's huge. The walls of the palace are 3 miles long. Is there more? Yes, you can eat amazing food, listen to exciting music, and speak to friendly people. You really have to visit Istanbul. Okay, sounds exciting, doesn't it? I wonder if any of you there at home or in this class have ever been to Turkey, all right? If you have, when you do your homework, let me know. That would be interesting. Okay, all right, now we start. Unique Istanbul. Istanbul is unique. If you go to Europe, you must visit Istanbul. It is the only city in both Europe and Asia. It has a population of more than 14 million people. Istanbul is the biggest city in Europe and also the biggest in the Middle East. You can visit the main attractions in the European side of the city. The Grand Bazaar was built in 1461 and is one of the world's oldest and largest markets. You can buy traditional Turkish carpets, gold jewelry, and leather goods there. The Blue Mosque was built in 1610. The interior is beautiful. You can see blue tiles on the walls and 215 stained glass windows. You can visit the Topkapi Palace Museum near the Blue Mosque. It was built in 1470. Before it was a museum, it was a sultan's palace. And it is the oldest and largest palace in the world. It's huge. The walls of the palace are 3 miles long. Is there more? Yes. You can eat amazing food, listen to exciting music, and speak to friendly people. You really have to visit Istanbul. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's move on to number 2. So you read the article and what do the numbers talk about? So we have 1461. Find, if it talks about 1461, find the place and write it next to the year, okay? 1470, find it in the reading and write what building or what was it. 1610, write the name of the building. And yeah, so we have 1461, 1470, and 1610, and all the answers are here. All right, then we move on to number 3, and we have questions 1 to 4. You have to answer. Number 1, why must you visit Istanbul? So you answer in full sentences, and you can take your answers directly from the reading. Same, and write it down, okay? And 2, what can you buy at the Grand Bazaar? You can buy, then you say what's in the reading. 3. What can you see in the blue mosque? You can see. Say what's in the reading. 4. How big is Topkapi Palace? Do the question reading and check. It is, and then you write how big it is. Okay, you don't have to do number 4 for now. Okay, good job, everyone. Okay, and now we have to go to our workbooks and turn to page 51. Our workbooks, turn to page 51. Remember last time we did question 4. Today we will do question 5. So you do question 5, complete the conversation between Andres and the tourist information clerk and use the words in the box. Okay, so I'm just going to briefly read the words for you. Can I buy? Can you tell? Can I go? You can. You can go. You can see. You can. Okay, so you will fill in this conversation here. And that is the end of the lesson. I'm going to send you your lesson for the day on LMS, and I'm going to send you under assignments, your homework, and your classwork. Good job, everyone, and see you next time. Okay, goodbye.